Hello everyone, welcome to WelcomeTech channel. Today we will be talking about the EB-1A US visa. So this is actually a US green card that is given up to for 10 years, and to get this visa you do not need to have any business or employer or investment in the US. You just need to show achievements of yours to apply for this type of visa, get your green card and relocate with you and your family members. Today we will be talking about what particular achievements are relevant for this visa. So what you can provide, what is better not to provide. So Timur is here with us. Timur is the EB1A and EB2NAW expert with more than 50 successful cases on these two visas. And he will tell us about typical cases, the achievements that you will need to provide based on his experience. Hello?
Hi Lisa, hello everybody, welcome to the channel.
Great, I'm happy to see you today. So can you please
Likewise.
tell us a little bit about the EB1A visa, right? What is that? What is this type of visa? What's like the philosophical understanding of it? And what do I need to apply for this type of visa, right?
Yeah, so EB1 visa, well, Americans, they like to abbreviate things. So EB1 means the employment-based
First priority,
preference.
right?
Yes, exactly. That's how you know what it is. So basically, employment-based visa is a visa for working in the United States, and it's a green card. So maybe this is like an easier way for people to understand the sense of this visa. It's a green card for 10 years. After 5 years, you can switch to a citizenship. You can apply for citizenship if you're eligible, of course. And if we're talking about the visa itself, how to get it, there's 10 criteria, and you can meet at least 3 of them to get this visa approved for your case. But aside from it, there is an overall requirement for people who apply. Beyond the criterion, you have to be a nationally or internationally recognized expert in your field. Well, the American immigration legal body, they formulated it this way, that you have to be among the top people in your profession who rose to the very top of the profession. So, but it's not like this. So you don't have to be a talent, or you don't have to be exceptionally gifted person to apply to this visa. You just have to show a relevant track of achievements. And if we're talking about the specific achievements and the criteria that you have in this visa, and what achievements could be relevant and could count in this application, we're talking about basic achievements that count in every visa. First and foremost, some awards that you received in your professional endeavor. For example, if you have a PhD, that counts as an award. If you are an artist, or if you work in post-production, or if you're producer, you have certain type of professional concerts, professional awards, which you get for your work, and they have to be either nationally or internationally recognized. If you receive this kind of awards, this can be counted as one criteria. If we're going to, according to the criteria, second thing would be membership in associations. Maybe you are a member of some professional organizations. This also can be counted as an achievement, as one of the criterion that you apply through in this visa. Second and third, you have a record of participating in some events where you were a judge or an expert, where you judge the work of others, either individually or maybe on a panel. After it, you have some original contribution in your field. Maybe you developed a methodology which is unique and have been adopted by others. Maybe you have some patents registered. You have some trademarks also registered, no matter in what country. It can be any country. After this, you may have to apply and to show that you have publications. This can also count as an achievement, Any publication basically can be counted as achievement as long as they fit within the criterion. For example, if it's a publication about you, this can be counted as a publication in the criteria of publication. If it's a publication which shortly cites you or mentions you as a founder, this can also be counted, but in a different criterion. It's called a critical role. Then, if you have in your profession, if it's relevant, you may have some scientific scholarly contribution in the sense of that you published an article in some scientific journal, and this can also be counted too. After this, we have typical criteria, which probably feature in as many applications as we've had. Critical role and salary. So critical role is your role, leading role, or maybe critical, very important role in a company or maybe some organization, association, group, or some production label which you performed. Maybe you founded one and you show it to the American immigration legal body. After the salary, you have to show that for your professional endeavor, you've received salary which is higher than an average in a specific region or maybe in specific profession. Specific numbers like by which you have to multiply the income, there is none. But maybe if you have a salary which would fit within this criteria, you have to show it at least 2-3 times the average in your region. And last but not least is some kind of commercial success in your profession if you have a track of performance on stage at some event hall, which you've been paid by some event managers, or you have performances, some lectures that you read, and you are paid by some production teams or maybe by some concert halls. People buy tickets to see you. You can also apply this as a criteria. So this like a brief walkthrough to the criteria, like how you can define some of the achievements which you may have. Of course, maybe it's not relevant what I've just said about your specific profile, because it can be different in every specific case for designers, for performers, for stand-up comedians, for IT specialists, and other professions which have different types of achievements. But for this, we have a free consultation. So sign up and we'll talk about your application. Maybe you want to add something which I missed, something specifically important?
No, not really. I think you have covered almost everything. And we have another video actually. I talked about like every criteria and what you can apply as a part of this criteria. So I think it will be also relevant for people watching that. So you can take a look at that. I will leave a link down below too. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, if you're interested, you can sign up for a consultation. We will evaluate your chances, help you understand how to make your case stronger, and how to get your EB1A visa and move to the US. Thank you so much and have a great day. Goodbye.